Welcome everyone. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Eve the Empress Oracle. Today I am going to do your TarotScope reading. All right, this is going to be for all signs. You can find your individual sign in the description box with your timestamp. Be sure not only to watch your sun sign, which is the day you were born, be sure to check your rising sign and your moon sign. And for those of you that are more drawn to love readings or want to see what's going on with your love, then check out your Venus sign as well. For those of you that are not sure what those signs are, you can go ahead and Google birth charts, and it'll bring you to a whole bunch of different websites that will give you a free birth chart. You will need your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, and then it will let you know where all your planets are at the time you were born and the houses, and that's where you get your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign, all that other stuff, okay? I will be doing live shuffling. These are the 5 decks I will be using for this reading. We have the Moon Oracle deck, the Energy Oracle, the Holographic Tarot, and then my 2 personal decks for love, life, and for your career and finances. So we're going to get a comprehensive reading here for you guys at the time that you watch this video. Remember, this is the general reading, so please take the parts of the messages that resonate with you and leave the parts that don't. If you would like a personal in-depth reading pertaining specifically to you and your situation, any questions you have, you can contact me to schedule that. My email's in the description box below. And you can also connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are below as well. Okay, so go ahead and find your sign and with the timestamp, and I'll see you there. For my Aries people, this is your message. We're going to start with the Moonology deck. Okay, to see what the overall message is for you. Okay, see what Aries' overall message is. A new start is coming, new moon. So pay attention to whenever you watch this, go ahead and look up when the next new moon is coming, and that's when your new start is going to be coming. Okay, so this is all about a new beginning for you, a new start. All right, this is the Energy Oracle. Maybe that's what you guys needed, a new start to something. Okay, so your new start, the time frame will be around the next new moon. There's a new moon and a full moon every monthly calendar cycle. So it'll be within the next 30 days. And then you have man holding coin for a 43. So man holding coin. Aries, you're known as the Emperor in the tarot. So this can be you maybe saving money. This can be you as an authoritative figure, maybe pumping the brakes on your spending or holding on more tightly to your money. Or this can be one of your superiors in a work situation that can have some type of effect on a raise or a promotion or something that will bring you more finances. And that can be what the new start is here. The new start can be this raise or this promotion that's coming in with that coin, or a new start of your finances, you know, tightening the belt a little bit, saving money because maybe you're saving for a trip, saving to move, saving to buy something, you know, saving for something new, you know, so that can be what the start is. You're no longer spending frivolously if that's something that, you know, you were known to do previously. All right, this is the Holographic Tarot. We're going to get the overall message here. Yep, the Queen of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, yes, waiting. You're waiting on something to happen. And the Hanged Man. Yeah, like I said, you're waiting. You're waiting on something to happen here. Okay. So with the man holding coin, that's what it is. You've planted your seeds here. regarding your financial situation. You've planted your seeds in something that will bring you more emotional fulfillment. We have the Queen of Cups here, so you can be dealing with a female, a water sign female, if that applies to you. So that can be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this is usually one of the cards I have for Cancers, because since it's the Queen of Cups, it's like the mother water sign, and that is Cancer. Cancer is the mother archetype. So you may be dealing with a Cancer individual, or someone who is very emotional, who has control of their emotions, or someone who can be very emotional, someone who's very in touch with their emotions and their feelings and can express them freely. Which you, as an Aries, you are very passionate, but you are very authoritative. Sometimes you can be a little too much as a dictator, too much as a like a tyrant almost. Like you want things done a certain way, and you can be very set in your ways and not always open to expressing your feelings, not always being in touch with your emotions and communicating your feelings and your love and things like that. With you, it's more about passion and physical rather than the more softer, nurturing, emotional side. So that can be you also wanting to work on your emotions, finding that emotional fulfillment that you're not really feeling right now. And you're believing that your emotional happiness and your financial success is one and the same. And that's why you're having to wait patiently. You're having to, basically you're bound. You're not making moves right now because you're waiting for your money to grow. You're waiting for some change to happen with your finances. Okay, but you need to get out of the mindset that the two are one and the same. They're not. You can be happy without having money, and you can be financially successful. You can be the most successful person that you know, and you can still be emotionally unfulfilled. So the two do not go hand in hand. And that can be a lesson that you need to learn, and that can be, you know, this new start, that you need to realize that the two do not go hand in hand. So yes, you can work on being successful, you can work on growing your money, you can work on growing your finances, but you also need to make sure that you're doing the things that will emotionally fulfill you. And maybe that's what it is. You're doing the logical thing to bring in income. You're doing the things that you know you need to do to bring in that money. But the things that you're doing to make money are not things that make you happy. Now, I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong to make money, but it's like you're just doing what you know you need to do in order to make money. Not necessarily following the passion of your heart, following the things that you would enjoy doing to make money. That's not the case here. And that can be why you're suspended here in the air and having to reflect and go within to see what can you do, what changes can you make to welcome in this new beginning here, this new start for you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your finances here. Okay, let's see what's going on with your finances. You, look at that. You are not fulfilled where you are. Follow your heart's true desires. That is literally what I just said. You're not emotionally fulfilled where you're at right now. You can be making good money. You can be on, you know, moving up the totem pole, so to speak, as far as like promotion or your position in your company or whatever. You know, you can have been a regular employee, now you moved up to supervisor or manager or CEO or whatever, but it's not bringing you fulfillment. So you need to realize that you also need to find ways to meet your emotional needs as well. Okay, because just because you're successful at work does not mean that you're going to be successful in relationships or successful, you know, on the emotional side, what's going on inside of you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Like on the outside, it's like you're wearing, I'm getting a picture of you wearing like this false mask here. you know, that you're this very successful person, and you can be a successful person, but people see you and they think that you got it all figured out, that you're happy, that, you know, everything is working out for you. But deep down inside, you're not fulfilled. You're not happy with where you're at. So you can have all the titles, all the degrees, all the rank, all the, you know, the highest position in the company, but you're still unfulfilled internally. And that's what it is that you need to work on. Now, what's going on here in your love life? You have, it's time to let this one go and just cut your losses. So something has happened in your love life, or you may have had to deal with someone, and maybe they stopped talking to you, you stopped talking to them, or something had happened. Maybe you were more focused on your finances and not focused enough in your relationships with this person or whatever. But the point is, it's just time to let certain things go. You need to break old patterns to welcome in new. All right, so you want a new start, then you need to let the past go and move forward. Okay, so I hope this was the message that you needed to hear, and until next time, many blessings. Welcome, Taurus. This is your TarotScope. Okay, we're going to start with the Moonology Oracle to see what your overall message and theme is for this reading at this time that you are watching this video. You have, your commitment is being tested. Okay, so are you committed to something? What are you committed to? Or what should you be committed to? Are your commitments wavering? Did you think you would be committed to something, and now you're seeing that that's not really where your heart lies, and you want to shift into something else? All right, you know, so really figure that out. You know, dwell on that a little bit. What in your life are you committed to? This could be a relationship, this could be work, this could be education, this could be children, this could be a creative project, a fitness routine, you know, anything. What was something that you stated you were committed to, and now you're having second thoughts? Or you wanted to be committed to something and it's just not working out for you, or you had a change of heart or a change of mind, or lacking the motivation. Really think about that, because it's going to be different for everyone. All right, now this is the Energy Oracle, and you have caring connection. So this can be in a relationship. Your commitment can be tested in a relationship, because we have caring connections, and the number 14. 14, it equivalates to a 5, which is all about changes. So there may be some changes going on within your relationships. All right, this can be a family relationship. So this can be with a parent or sibling or a close relative. This can even be with a very good, you know, longtime friend or very close friend. And then, of course, it can be romantic. Okay, so just take it how it applies. But there's some type of commitment regarding one of your relationships that's being tested. All right, so you have the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. And let's get one more card. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, something's done and over with. You were hoping for success in this relationship with this person. I'm getting, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, fire signs are Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be a fire sign. This was a very passionate relationship when it first started. It was very good. You guys were happy. You know, you guys were very attracted to each other, or enjoyed the same things if it's not romantic. All right, you guys shared the same passions. You know, you had a lot in common. But for whatever reason, it started getting draining. The relationship started getting draining. It started feeling like you had to keep putting in so much work, so much effort with it. and maybe this wasn't being reciprocated, or maybe you were just feeling overwhelmed with this relationship. And that's why it was being tested, so that it can put it in perspective if this is something that you should continue to be pursuing, continuing to work on, or if you just need to move forward and maybe focus on yourself or put your attention elsewhere. Okay, but I did get that this ended. So if it didn't end, then this can be you coming to the conclusion that, you know, you want to end this, whether it's a friendship or relationship. So you may be making the conscious choice, if you have not already done so, to end something with somebody. All right, because you were just feeling like it was just way too much. Let me get some more clarity here. Because you were just feeling like it was just happening way too much. You were feeling like you were at rock bottom. Yeah. So this was someone that you could have been with for a long time. This was someone from your past. That's what I got here. But yeah, it wasn't balanced. It's like you were giving more to this relationship than you were receiving. And it was just very draining to you. This person could have been immature. This person could have been going through some mental things, because we have the Page of Swords here. And the swords represent our mentality, you know, our thoughts, our ideas, our mental strength, the truth. So this person could have not been being honest with you, which is another thing. You could have felt betrayed in some aspect. You could have felt like this person was hiding secrets from you, or they did something to you that made you feel stabbed in the back. But then they also weren't putting in the time, effort, and dedication that was needed in order to revive this connection, in order to put in the effort that was needed to make it work. It's like this person didn't have it together. This person wasn't putting in to the relationship as much as they were taking out. They weren't being honest about things. But then you were the one that was working at this relationship. You were the glue to this relationship. You were the one having to keep this together. And it just became too overwhelming. It became like it was just too much, and you're done. So you're moving on from this relationship. Whatever this connection was, you could have really loved this person, but it's showing that it's just time for you to move forward. This has come to an end, and it's come to an end for a good reason, because it was taking more from you than it was giving you. Okay, and yes, it's not always about tit for tat, or you know, we only do things to make sure we get something in return. No, but if this is a partnership, then yes, things need to be balanced. There needs to be equal give and take. It cannot be one-sided. All right. Yeah, this is not a monogamous relationship. That's what was being tested. So someone could have been unfaithful in the relationship. Someone could have been entertaining other people in this relationship, and that could have been what the stabbing in the back was, or why it just became too much, because someone was more following the passion and the intimacy and things like that, but they weren't only being passionate and intimate with you. Now, it doesn't show or say that, you know, there was love involved. Remember, this can always be reversed. So if this wasn't done to you, this could have been you doing it to the other person. Okay, so roles can always be reversed. Okay, so take it how it applies. But someone was not being honest and faithful in the relationship. Whoever this was with, you guys did love each other, but for whatever reason, there was outside distractions. Okay, let's see what's going on for your finances. So go ahead and close this reading out. Stop stressing so much. Everything is being divinely guided. So if you were worried about money, it can be tied to this. You can be so focused on your relationships and why this didn't work out. Or if it was you that has strayed out of the relationship, maybe you can be beating yourself up about why did you allow yourself to be put in this situation, and now your finances are kind of suffering because of it. You know, like I said, reverse it if necessary. But it's just telling you, stop stressing so much. Everything happened for a reason. This relationship and connection has ended for a reason, because your attention needs to be put elsewhere. Okay, so your finances will improve, but you need to get your mind right. You need to clear your mind. You need to change your focus. Understand why you allowed yourself to put in as much as you did in this relationship when you weren't getting as much as you were giving. And if this was you that strayed away, then you really need to go deep and figure out why you strayed. You know, what did you feel you were missing, or why did you allow yourself to go down that road? Okay, so you don't make those same choices again in the future. All right, so I hope this was a message that you needed to hear, and until next time, many blessings. Gemini, welcome. This is your TarotScope. We're going to start with the Moonology Oracle here to see what your overall message and theme is. And you have conclusions are within reach. So may have been something that you were questioning or wanting to see what the outcome would be, how things would turn out. And it's telling you that it will reveal itself to you soon. You will get the answers that you seek soon enough. Or something can be coming to an ending, because that's what a conclusion is. A conclusion is ending. So something can be coming to an end. Either way, you'll see how things are going to play out in whatever it was that you were questioning soon enough. Okay, now this is the Energy Oracle. And you have Healer of the Ages. Okay, that 51 equivalates to a 6. So Healer of the Ages, there's something that you need to heal from. Something in your surroundings. This can be in a relationship or something personal. There's something but it's something that you need to heal from, but it's letting you know that healing is coming. And that can be what you're waiting for. Maybe you've been dealing with some real tough internal stuff and you're not sure how you're going to get over it, how you're going to manage this stress or what. But you will be able to heal from whatever this is. You will overcome it. Okay, everything will be revealed to you soon enough. All right, now this is the holographic tarot here. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, you're waiting. You've been waiting. You're waiting on those answers. The Knight of Cups. Someone can be coming in with an apology, or you can be apologizing about something. Okay, there can be some type of apology coming in. That could have been what you were waiting on as well. Like, when was this person finally going to apologize? And that's what's going to be healed. Then once that apology comes in, or the apology is given, however it applies to you, things will be healed within your family unit. So this can be something going on with a parent, a child, or a romantic partner, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case is. So something had happened and you were waiting to see how things were going to play out. All right, this person that you're dealing with could have been a little stubborn, or taking a little longer to apologize than you would have liked, which is why you were kind of getting a little agitated and impatient. Okay, but it is coming. The apology, the communication is coming. The offer of love is coming. And it is going to bring unity, happiness, fulfillment, restorative energy to the family unit. All right, let's just get a little more clarification here. The Strength. You can be dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart. Or this can be happening by summertime. Okay, because Leo is our summer energy. And yeah, some type of truth will be revealed to you. Okay, so this can be your energy. This could have been you racing in. And that could have been what caused a little bit of the disharmony, or a little bit of the the issue here was you coming in hot because maybe you found out a truth about something, or you found out this person did something that hurt you, or you discovered something, you came across something, and you were standing in your strength and taking this person head on, being very honest with this person, like, no, you can't BS me. I know what you were up to. I know what you were doing, you know, so, you know, that they needed to admit it, basically. But they did have to do a lot of contemplation and kind of see what it was that they wanted, or what the road to take, or things just could have been moving very slowly in this relationship. And you were, you know, maybe you were speaking your truth, if it wasn't a lie or something secretive or like a betrayal. This could just have been you speaking your truth and letting this person know, like, you know, you're not happy with this relationship being stagnant. You're not happy with things not progressing. So it's time to either move forward or end it, because you're tired of being in the same space. You're tired of, you know, being with this person and nothing is moving. It's like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to make a move or some type of commitment, because this can also be commitment here. You're waiting for this person to make some type of commitment, and they were just taking so long, and you were just getting very impatient. But all in all, this person is either, if there was some wrongdoing here, this person is coming in with an apology. If this was just some stagnancy, or, you know, things were not moving forward in a relationship, then this person can be finally waking up and making a commitment to you, wanting to take things to the next level, to bring in that family unit, that happy, harmonious unit, you know, things that will not only affect you and them, but also, you know, the potential family dynamic. So it will be a commitment, stability, security. And the Strength card. So all this can be happening right around summertime, or you guys can be making plans for this commitment. If this is a marriage, if this is some type of engagement that is going on, or if you guys are deciding to move in together, you know, commitment are different stages for everyone. So whatever this commitment is, it can be taking place in around the summertime, around Leo season, or you can be dealing with a Leo individual. Or this was just, it finally happened for you because you didn't give up, because you stood in your strength and you had faith and you spoke your truth and you waited patiently, and now things are playing out positively for you. Okay, things are finally working out for you. Okay, now let's see here with the Love Life Oracle deck. Make sure you don't take them for granted. They choose to love you. All right, so this can be them, or this can be you. Take it how it applies. Maybe they, in this situation, if this was you waiting on them to make that commitment, this could have been the advice for them. That they came to a realization that you chose to be with them for as long as you have. That you've chose to be by their side. That you've chose to commit to them. And they need to not take that for granted by making you wait. By, you know, and not committing and things like that. That they need to really step their game up and give what they're receiving. Or this can be, you know, your warning. If you're pushing this person and you're wanting this person to commit and things like that, but then you're not putting in the same effort and energy, it is the same applies. Make sure you're not taking this person for granted, because they're choosing to love you. They've made the choice to commit to you. So make sure that you're doing your part as well to keep this going in the right direction. All right, now let's see what's going on with your finances to wrap this up. Your work is being impacted by your children. All right, so you might not be able to work at the current time, or limited to what you can do because of your children, for those of you that have children. Okay, for those of you that do not have children, this can be impacted. Maybe a career field dealing with children, or children of family members. Maybe you're having to help others if it's not your own offspring, or, you know, something. is going on, and it's being your finances or your ability to work or your progress in the career sector is being impacted because of children. Okay, so just know that this is not forever. Children do not stay young forever. They grow. You know, they grow and they go to school and they get older, and then they're more independent and can stay up by themselves, and so on and so forth. So just know that this stagnancy or this obstacle is just temporary. So just like you did with this relationship, just remain in your strength, continue to be patient, and know that things are going to work out for you. This is just temporary. So don't get so sucked into that your career stuff is not taking off right now, because it's not going to be like that forever. So just enjoy the blessings of this commitment or this apology. You know, either way, it's ending at the 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate family fulfillment, the emotional fulfillment, the family unit. So it's all going to work out lovely as long as you and this person don't take each other for granted. Okay, so I hope this was a message that you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings. Welcome, Cancer. This is your TarotScope reading. Okay, we're going to start with the Moonology Oracle to see what your overall message and theme is at this time. Oh, there we go. It dropped out. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, we'll get some more insight to what this move that you need to make is. But it's telling you, don't wait for things, you know, for everything to be in alignment or everything to be perfect, or, you know, for this person to make a move. If, you know, it's basically telling you to go for what it is that you desire. Go for what it is that you want. Take a chance. Okay, because everything is not going to fall in your lap. This is the Energy Oracle. And you have the Sun. Beautiful. The Sun, this is all about a new beginning here. You can be dealing with a Leo individual. For those that it applies, or this can be the summertime. This can be specifically during Leo season. All right, but the Sun, this is beautiful. This is happiness. This is new beginnings, new creativity. This is success, abundance. All right, everything literally revolves around the Sun. So this is stepping into your own power as well. So it's telling you, be bold, make the first move. If you want something, go for it. Everything is on your side at this time. But we will go ahead and get some clarity here. This is the holographic tarot. The Page of Swords. You have been researching something. Maybe you have been keeping tabs on or spying on someone. You've been trying to get a truth about a situation pertaining to someone, maybe from your past. There has been some conflict here. Let's get some more clarity here. The King of Wands. Yeah. Leo is showing up a lot of fire energy here. Okay. You actually may be dealing with two people. Yeah, you may be dealing with two people, you know, so take it if it applies. But the Page of Swords, this is researching, keeping tabs, a truth, some news coming into you about a truth, about some type of secret or something that has been hidden from you, or something that you didn't know about. Someone from your past can be coming back, and that can be what's causing this conflict. This can be an internal conflict. It doesn't necessarily have to be arguing or fighting. It can be because we have two people here. The Page of Wands, this is also a little more immature energy, but the Page of Swords is an air sign individual. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Page of Wands is a fire sign individual, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay, but then you also have the King of Wands here, same thing, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, standing in your power, knowing what it is that you want. The same thing here, being bold, being assertive, following your passions, following your heart, making moves, no longer being stagnant, not waiting for things to fall into your lap, taking the initiative. Okay, but someone from your past can be coming back, and that's what's kind of stirring the pot. That's what's causing a little bit of conflict. Maybe you thought you knew this person, or once this truth is revealed about this person, that can cause some internal conflict, because maybe you didn't think that this person could do something, or you know, it was something that you were unaware of, and now you're conflicted. Now you're with this internal battle of what to do. Should I make the first move? Should I continue to be with this person? Should I continue with this, on this road, on this journey, or should I let it go? Then with the Page of Wands, the same thing. There's going to be some type of news coming in about movement, about progression, about passion, okay, things like that. So it's really up to you to stand in your power here whenever this information it comes to you. Okay, so just be patient a little bit longer, because there's going to be some things revealed to you. And initially, you may feel overwhelmed. Initially, it may cause a little bit of conflict. You may actually be arguing with this person. Okay, especially if it's a fire sign individual. Okay, because you as a Cancer can be very emotional. So you may not be handling your emotions the best way. And the fire signs can be hot-headed sometimes. So with you being emotional and them being hot-headed, there definitely can be a clash here, regardless of who's right and who's wrong. So just take that as a warning. But just know that you will be stepping in. You need to step in your power. You need to step into this King of Wands energy, the Sun, the Leo energy, to be strong, courageous, confident. Okay, know that things can work out for you. Know that you do have power, but it's up to you to take it. It's up to you to keep it. Okay, and people can only do to you what you allow. All right, so it's telling you, be bold and make the first move. Whether this is addressing what has happened, whether this is letting this person know, putting boundaries up, whether this is ending a relationship and starting a new one. You know, it's up to you. It's up to you what you do moving forward. But success is within reach. You have the Sun here, so it can be blessed, but it all depends on what you do with the information when it comes in. All right, now we're going to see here with the Love Life Oracle. Okay, this can connect with this message, or it can be something completely different. They want to spend forever with you. Okay, so this can be a truth about passion. This person is very attracted to you. They want to spend forever with you. Or this can be the new person. This can be the person coming back from the past to tell you that they want to spend forever with you. And that can be why you're conflicted, because maybe they weren't the most honest or genuine person in the past. But it's up to you to decipher and see whether or not this person changed, and, you know, follow your heart. What is it that you want to do? With you being a Cancer, like I said, you are very emotional, but you are guided by your emotions. So when you are with this person, how do you feel? When you're not with this person, how do you feel? That all can be steering you in the right direction. Okay, do you feel good when you're with this person? Do you feel empty when you're not with them? Or do they stir up angry emotions within you? Or do they bring, or do you feel some type of peace when you're with them? Okay, so just take it how it applies. Just follow your heart, follow your passion. Leo is a sign that is governed by the heart. They follow their heart, so that can be why Leo has popped up significantly here if you're not dealing with one. All right, but they lead by their heart. They follow their heart, and you by your emotion. So what is your heart and your emotions telling you? That's your guide, okay? But be bold and make the first move in whatever direction you decide you want to be going. All right, so we're going to wrap this up with the Career and Finance Oracle. See what's going on in that area of your life. You've put your dreams on hold long enough. Yeah, so why have you put things on hold? See, and that can be bold and make the first move can apply to multiple things, not just in relationship or whatever this situation is with this person. This can be the success of your career, success of your financial abundance once you finally decide to follow your heart and follow your passions and start making choices and start making moves to what it is that you really want. Okay, you've put your dreams on hold long enough. So take that time and make that effort to make it happen. Be confident in your choices and your decisions. Make that first move. Take that first step. And then everything else will fall into place afterwards. All right, so I hope this is the message that you needed to hear. Until next time, many blessings. Welcome, Leo. We're going to go ahead and do your TarotScope. Okay, we're going to start with the Moonology deck here. See what your overall message and theme is. Be sure to check your sun, moon, and rising sign. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Yeah, Leos are a fixed sign. So sometimes as a Leo, and I can say this because I am a Leo myself, we can be stubborn, we can be in our own energy, a little difficult to sway, or we want things to go as planned and things like that. We like to do what we know. Not saying that we don't ever do anything outside of the normal, but no one likes to be uncomfortable. Okay, so make sure that sometimes you are taking those risks and that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. The North Node talks about what your life purpose is, what you're meant to do here during this lifetime. And it may be uncomfortable, or sometimes everyone around you may not support you or understand. And you just have to accept that and keep going anyway. You do what feels right to you. Okay, so sometimes that may be a little uncomfortable. Then you have caring connections. Okay, caring connections. This is about a change in some type of dynamic or relationship, because 14 equivalates to the number 5, which is all about changes. So maybe you have gotten comfortable in a relationship, or you know, you were afraid to take a step or make a change because you were doing what you thought was right, or what you were used to, what you were accustomed to, what you got comfortable with. And now it's time for you to switch things up. It's time for you to step out your comfort zone, try something new. If you are in a committed relationship, that can be what it is. Maybe you and your partner have gotten complacent. All right, now it's time to switch things up, you know, to bring that passion back in, the romance back in. And for those of you that are single, it can be, you know, stepping out of comfort zone to meet someone new, or to do something different to attract love and romance, if that's what it is that you want. With this caring connection, is showing that you can meet somebody, or someone can be in your, you know, within sights here for you, that's interested for you, and they genuinely care. But it may be a little uncomfortable to you for some reason, and you're hesitant on what to do. We have the moon here, so you can be dealing with a Pisces individual or someone who has Pisces in the chart. If not, this just means that there were some things that were hidden to you. There were some things that you were not sure about. There could have been some secrets, okay? And that could have made you a little uncomfortable, because you like to have all the information. You like to know all the facts. With the Knight of Wands here, this can be the other individual coming in, shaking things up for you. You can be dealing with another fire sign, so another Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, coming in to help you step out that comfort zone, to help move you forward. reignite that passion and creativity within you that was going dormant. And then here you have to make a decision, the Two of Wands. So you're weighing between two things. You're not sure whether to take a chance, whether to move forward with this person, or, you know, for those of you in a relationship, you're not sure what to do, whether to go or whether to stay. So you're here contemplating your options here. And that can be what it is. Maybe things from a past relationship were not working out and you were contemplating leaving. Then this new person comes in. Or maybe this new person comes in and then having you reevaluate your relationship, you know, like whether it's worth it, or, you know, having you realize some of the things that need to change in your relationship dynamic. Either way, things can be stable. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. So someone wants to offer a commitment, something stable, something steady, not just about the passion and the lust and the physical attraction and things like that. This person wants to offer a genuine token, you know, a genuine commitment and offer. This can also be in finances here, that that someone's coming in with a financial offer, a way for your finances to increase. This could be news coming in regarding your finances that they're you know, picking up. With the Wheel of Fortune here, this is the end of a cycle. So you are closing out a cycle. You need to step out your comfort zone. Maybe the discovery of whatever the secret is here, whatever has been hidden from you, whatever someone has been keeping from you, once it's revealed, once it's discovered, that's what it was. You were confused. You were contemplating, now what should I do now that I have this information? But I believe that you will be closing something out so that you can move forward with the Wheel of Fortune here. So you can follow your destiny, follow your heart, follow your intuition to do what feels best for you. That's what you will be making a decision with. And it's dealing with some type of relationship, okay? Some type of dynamic here, partnership, okay? Now let's see what's going on with your career and finances. Money that's owed to you will soon be repaid. That can be what's coming in here. Like I said, some type of news regarding money. All right, this is tax season during the time that you're watching that. So it could be something as mundane as that, as your, you know, tax return getting approved and coming in. But it can be something, you know, different. Maybe someone that owed you money is finally paying you back and you were not expecting that. So it's kind of like a blessing. Or maybe you have been due for a raise or a promotion in your, you know, at your work, and you just kept getting overlooked, or you kept getting the runaround, you know, or things were just, there always was obstacles. Now those things are finally being lifted so that you can get what's due to you. All right, and now the last card from the Love Life Oracle deck to sum this all up is: they will surprise you soon. Embrace the joy. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. There needs to be some type of passion reignited. It can be a surprise connection. You were not expecting to meet someone, or you were not expecting this person to change or to turn around or to put in the effort or something. Someone is going to surprise you, and it's going to be a good, pleasant surprise, because there's no negative cards. The only thing here is that there has been something hidden from you. There were some secrets, some things going on that you were unaware of, but they will be revealed to you, and that's why you will have to make a decision on whether you go, whether you stay, you know, or whatever the case is. But there's someone coming in strong, very passionate, and they are willing to commit to be stable. They're not someone who's in and out. All right, but you need to step out your comfort zone. Okay, sometimes you need to do things that you haven't done before if you want something different. All right, so I hope this was a message that you needed to hear, Leo, and until next time, many blessings. Welcome, Virgo. This is your TarotScope. Okay, we're going to start with the Moonology Oracle here to see what the general message is and overall theme. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Okay, you can look to see when the new moon in Scorpio is occurring, if there may be some significance there. But all in all, I'm getting you need to work through your fears. There's something that's on your mind that you're fearful of, or that you're worried about, that you're stressed about. And Virgo, you are like that sometimes. Sometimes you can overthink things, overanalyze things, dealing with like anxiety. But you need to remember, fear stands for false evidence appearing real. So what are you fearing about? Has there actually been some type of evidence or something showing you that this is detrimental, or this is actually something that you should be worrying about? Or is this just you just over analyzing or thinking the worst, like you normally do? Now, 2 other signs had got this before, and you see I shuffled them. Leo just had this, and I'm not sure who the other sign was. It was one of the first 4 signs. So either, I want to say it could have been Taurus. Yeah, I think it was Taurus that had it. So if you're dealing with a Leo or a Taurus, you may want to check those readings out to see what energy they're dealing with. Because remember, these energies can always be interchanged. It can be you, it can be the cross watcher, it can be the person you're dealing with. That's why I say take it how it resonates and apply it where it makes sense to you in your life. This may not be your energy. This may sound like the energy of the person that you're dealing with, or someone in your immediate surroundings. If their energy is very strong at that time, that may be the message. All right. But there's some caring connection. So this can be dealing with a relationship. Yeah, that's a spill. We're not taking that. You can be dealing with a partnership. That can be highlighted at this time. Can be dealing with a Capricorn, or dealing with some addictions. Oh, wait, hold on. One came out. With some addictions here. Okay, and that can be what you're fearful of, about making the right choice. Feeling like you're tied down. Yeah. This is all major arcana here. So this is something of great significance for you. We have the devil here. So working through your fears. Okay, what is it that you're struggling with? What internally are you struggling with that others may not know about? That you may be suppressing, that you may be hiding from other people to see? What do you have any addictions? And it's not just substance addictions. It can be anything. You know, do you overeat? Do you go to comfort foods? Are you addicted to binge watching TV shows? Are you addicted to just lounging around when you know you should be more active and exercising? Are you addicted to always thinking and assuming the worst? You know, addictions can be many different things. So what is, and it don't have to necessarily be an addiction. What's a habit that you have, a negative habit or trait that you want to release, that you feel has control over you, that you're giving your power to this negative habit or trait, and that can be detrimental to your future, to your health, to your mentality, to your physical body. Okay, so take it how it applies. This can be you, or you can be dealing with somebody, because we have the caring connections and we have the lovers. You also can be dealing with a Gemini. This can be you dealing with someone who is struggling with addictions, or struggling to stay on the right path or do right. Or like everything that I just said regarding you can be applying to them. You can be dealing with someone who is dealing with things like that. But all in all, the wheel of fortune is turning, and it's going to turn to get you on the right track. So it's advised that you work through your fears. Be honest with yourself. Be true with yourself. What do you need to do? Really take the time to reevaluate the way you've been going about things, or with this relationship. You know, is this something that you want to hold on to, or is this something that you need to let go of? All right, the answer is up to you. With the lovers and the caring connections here, this relationship can have a big impact on you. You may be fearful about something regarding the relationship. But if you're not being honest with yourself and, you know, being courageous and brave and taking the time that you need to work through it, then, you know, that's where the Wheel of Fortune's coming in. The universe is gonna pull the rug from up under you so that you have no choice but to move forward, but to stop being stagnant, because you have to make a decision here with the Two of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, so you can be worried about finances or something to do with finances. Your finances may be intertwined with this person that you're dealing with, a romantic partner, spouse, sibling, work partner, but I'm getting it's more on a personal level. So some type of lover. Okay, your finances may be intertwined with them. Someone may not be spending as wisely as they should, and that can be what you're worried about. Maybe this person is overspending, or maybe you're feeling a lack of money. Okay, but once you get clear and you work through your fears, things can improve. But while you continue to stay in this mentality of fearfulness, of feeling like you're trapped and you can't move, of letting your negative habits or traits or the dealings with other affect you, you're going to continue to remain where you currently are. So with the Four of Swords here, this is you resting, contemplation. You need to really go within. You need to take some time to go within yourself and really think about what it is that you want, what it is that you need to release, what changes need to be made so you can be more at peace, so that you can be happy, so you can feel fulfilled, so you won't feel tied down and blocked, you know, so that you're no longer worrying or fearful of these certain things, you know, whatever the fear is for you. And you have to make a decision. You're fearful and you're not making a decision about something that you need to. So once you go within and really contemplate and go over the things in your mind about what you need to do, what are you fearful of, why do these things worry you so much, why are you so scared about making a choice or about making forward, or why are you remaining in a relationship that does not fulfill you, or why do you give someone your power? You know, only you have the answers to that. So once you come up with that, you really need to make a decision. And the decision is what's going to help you move forward and help things get back in alignment. But until you make that decision and until you find the answers within yourself of why you're fearful of certain things and worry and deal with what you deal with, allow what you allow in your life, then you're going to continue to remain where you're at. You need to change your mentality, your thought process. You have, when someone who overthinks tells you they love you, believe them, because they thought of every reason not to. All right, so that's the love life oracle there. So that may be what you're worried about. You're overthinking something in a relationship. That can be your negative trait. Like I said, always expecting the worst, you know, thinking the worst is going to happen, being fearful of something that you have no legitimate reason to be scared of. You may be worried that the person that you're dealing with doesn't love you, or they don't care, or someone else may have their attention or their love, but that's not the case. But that is you're putting that energy out. So if you continue to put that energy out, then yeah, there will be problems in your relationship. But if there are no problems, then why are you creating them? Or why are you allowing this picture in your head that there's problems and there's no actual evidence or you know, legit reason for you to even think that? All right, so you really need to get real with yourself and get out of this indecisive back and forth energy. Now to wrap this up, we're going to see what's going on with your finances. You need to step outside your comfort zone. You are limiting yourself. Yeah, you're limiting yourself here. Like we said, you got to work through your fears. Maybe one of your fears is, you know, you want to stay where you're comfortable. You want to stay in what you know. But you may need to work outside of that. You need to work through the fears. You need to step outside of the box. All right. Everything can't be tied with a golden ribbon. You know, you need to sometimes do things that may be uncomfortable, but know that it's just temporary. And anything worth working towards or working on is going to bring you fulfillment and a sense of accomplishment in the end. If it was easy, then everyone would do it. So don't allow yourself to be stuck in this stagnant energy for much longer. Okay, so I hope this was the message that you needed to hear, Virgo. And until next time, many blessings. Libra, this is your TarotScope. Okay, we're going to start with the Moonology deck to see what your general message is and the overall theme. See what's going on for Libra. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. All right. You need to plan some things out. Is there a certain goal or a dream that you're trying to obtain? Then you need to practically and logically come up with a plan of how to obtain it, how to apply it in your everyday life, in your reality. What steps do you need to take? What do you need to do? You know, baby steps, little tasks that you can do to help you get closer to this dream that you wish to fulfill. All right, it's not just enough to have a dream and say you want to do something, but what are you doing to actually get there, to make it happen? Now, the energy oracle, you have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is the third eye chakra. There may be a blockage there. If there is, go ahead and check out my chakra video. It's in the description box. I give you quick mantras and a little quick exercise that you can do to remove any blockages that you have. All right, so with the third eye, this deals with your intuition. It represents foresight, openness, imagination. So that can be what it is, like your dreams, you know. You're being very imaginative, and that's a good thing. But maybe you can be so focused on the dream and the imaginative aspect of it that you're no longer being practical about how to obtain that. And no dream is too big, so that's not what I'm saying. So don't go getting discouraged here. But the thing is, you know, are you being practical about it? For example, let's say your dream is to buy a home. Okay, you know, your dream is, you know, to buy this multi-million-dollar home. All right, let's take away the fact that it's a multi-million-dollar home. Let's focus on the fact that you want to buy a home. All right, now what are some of the logical things that you can do to make sure that you can buy a home? Well, first you will need to make sure your credit is good, right? But unless you have that money, you will need to be taking out a mortgage, and the banks are going to look at your credit. So what are you doing? Baby steps. What are you doing to make sure your credit and everything is good so that you can qualify? Are you paying off debt, or are you accumulating debt? You know, simple little things like that are practical, everyday, logical things that can help you get closer to your goal. Making sure you're on top of your credit, making sure you're keeping your debt down, you know, clearing up any delinquencies or any things like that. Okay, and then the next thing is your income, you know, making sure that you have good, steady, reliable income. That's something else that they're going to look at. And then have you decided on a place, a location? You know, all those different little logical things that you can do. And then if that stuff is good, have you actually took the time to speak to someone at the bank to see what you may qualify for? because you know, you may qualify for the amount that you are hoping for. It may be a little lower, or you may qualify for more than what you were expecting. You know, but the first step is to call, ask your questions, get the information on what the procedure is. What is it that they're going to need from you, so that you can start working on that. You know, and that's just an example. Maybe some of you guys are actually looking into buying a home, which is why I was drawn to use that example. But for others of you, it's just an example of how something major, you know, a big dream that may seem a little far-fetched or out of, you know, scope here, you can do everyday practical things to make sure that you're at least on the right path. All right, here you're at the Hanged Man. This is you having to be enlightened, having to go within, having to do research. Like I said, having to sit tight. You cannot make any moves right now. You can't really make a decision to move forward right now. You are confused, and that's why you're here and suspended in the air, so that you can really go within and figure out what it is that you actually want. All right, because you're not emotionally fulfilled right now. You're not, and that may be why you're imagining things, or, you know, daydreaming more, or living more in that dream energy, because you're not satisfied with your reality. And that's okay. That's a good escape. But is there anything that you can do to get out of this emotional unfulfillment? What can you be doing to bring you emotional fulfillment? How can you change your circumstances so that you don't have to just live in a dream or fantasize all day long? You can actually be living, you know, what it is that you want. You can be happy in reality. All right, there's some type of decision that you need to make here, and that's why things are basically put on pause for you, because you need to make a plan. Like I said, you need to make a plan, and the universe has put things on pause for you until you get things sorted out, until you figure out what it is that you want and you make a decision. Because right now, with you being indecisive, you're not sure which way you want to go, you're unfulfilled. Libra, you're all about harmony and balance, and right now you are not feeling that harmony and balance. You're feeling imbalanced. You're kind of feeling in limbo. So you really need to go within and think, what is it that's keeping you indecisive? What is going on? You know, what things can you work on to bring you clarity and this emotional fulfillment? We have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is someone is moving forward without tact, moving forward without a plan. This person is dashing in without knowing what to expect. You know, kind of hot-headed, and thinking without, and taking action without thinking about the consequences. And that is not what the universe wants for you, which is why you're on pause. So with the Page of Swords here, this is about you doing your research, you discovering some type of truth, going within yourself. This is all about a battle of the mind. You are struggling right now in your mind, and you are an air sign. So if your mind is not clear, if your mind is not where it needs to be, and you're not having that mental clarity that you need to function properly, everything is going to be out of whack. So you need to make sure that you are thinking logically, practically, that you have the clarity that you need, the decisiveness. All right, so do your research. Weigh out the pros and cons. Come up with a plan. Do not go making a spur of the moment decision, because it will come back to bite you later. All right, really take time, weigh your options, decide what it is that you want to do. Have a practical plan, a logical plan to obtain what it is that you want to get you out of this emotional unfulfillment. Okay, because you're so focused right now on what's not working for you that you're not paying attention on what can work for you and what can be possible if you just put that time and effort in. All right, so let's see what's going on with your finances here. Oh, there we go. It's time to expand your skills and education. Okay, maybe, and that can go hand in hand with the research, you know, your education, educating yourself about something that you want, or it can be something, you know, as straight to the point as going back to school, picking up a trade, you know, taking a class to make yourself more marketable, to get a new skill to help you in the workforce, you know. But it could be something as simple as what I mentioned, doing your research, educating yourself on the ins and outs of what it is that you want, you know, what things will help you, what things should you do, you know. Call, ask around, do your research, because that's what's going to help you here. All right, now let's see what's going on with your love life to wrap this up here. They feel the same way about you that you do about them. So whoever you're dealing with is mirroring you. And that can be why you're indecisive. The person you're dealing with could be indecisive because you're indecisive. This person could not want to commit is what I'm getting, or they could be hesitant to take it to the next level or to tell you how they feel, because that's the vibe that you're giving off. Because right now your energy is very scattered. Your energy is, you really don't know what it is that you want. You think you do, but you have not taken the time to really plan it out and think it out. That's what it is that you need to do. So whoever you're dealing with, whether romantic or family, even a co-worker, they're mirroring your energy. So you really need to get your energy flowing smoothly and in one direction, because they're mirroring you. So with you being indecisive, they're indecisive. With you being confused and wishy-washy, up and down, so are they. So you guys are reflecting each other, giving off the same energy. So once you get your stuff clear and straight, they will as well. So make sure you're doing whatever you need to do to get that clarity within you, so you can make a decision and move forward smart. Move forward armed with knowledge, not just going on a limb here, or, you know, taking a chance, you know, taking a risk. Sometimes it's okay to do that, but it's best at this point. What the cards are showing me is that you need to educate yourself. You need to be armed with knowledge. You need to do what you need to do to know as much about this situation, or of how to obtain your goal, so that it can be successful. Okay, so I hope this was the message that you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings. Scorpio, this is your TarotScope reading here. We're going to start with the Moonology deck to get your overall theme and general message. Okay, be sure to check not only your sun sign, but your ascending sign and your moon sign. And if you are more interested in what's going on in your love life, then make sure you check out your Venus sign as well. What do you need to release? Now, Scorpio, you know you're all about transformation, about letting stuff go. Letting stuff go, moving forward. If something's not working for you, you're real quick to cut it out of your life. But for some reason, you're holding on to something. Okay, you're holding on to something and you may need to release it. So what is that? Ask yourself, what is that? What is something that you're holding on to that you know you need to release? What's something that you see may not be working in your favor, but yet you keep holding on? All right, now with the energy oracle here, let's get a message for Scorpio. The Sun. This is all about a new beginning. Yes, death. You need to release something so that you can have your new beginning. It's as simple as that. The Sun, you may be dealing with a Leo, okay, or this can be occurring during summertime. But the Sun is about happiness, about peace, tranquility, harmony. All right, feeling fulfilled, happiness, bliss. All right, new beginnings, creations, passions. But you need to release something. It's the complete opposite. Look at the two cards here. Here we have the cold, the snow, the darkness, okay? And then here we have the sun, the warmth, the nature, you know, living things, creation, the complete opposite. So you really need to let something go so that you can have your new beginning or your new start. All right, but only you know what that is. Now this is the holographic tarot. Let's go ahead and get some more information regarding this message. Yeah. You got the Seven of Pentacles. You've been holding on and waiting and waiting and waiting. There may have been some truth coming into you. Something may have been revealed. And you need to make a decision, yeah. You need to make a decision. So you have been holding on to something. You've been waiting. That's why you need to release it, because it's not working out for you. But yet you're remaining hopeful. You're trying to have faith, and that's a good thing. But you need to know when to cut it out. You need to know when to cut your losses and let things go. Are you going to continue to just wait here? See, he's planted things, but then he's standing there waiting for them to grow. Anyone who plants things, know just because you're watching it, it's not going to make it go any faster. So do what you need to do, but then move forward. Do the other things that you need to do. Don't just put all your eggs in the basket. Don't just be sitting here waiting around for this to take off or for this to work out and not have anything else going for yourself. All right, this is the Page of Swords. This is you having to find that clarity within you. Okay, this is you getting some news of the truth. Someone giving you a wake-up call here so you can make the decision that you need to make, because you've been indecisive. You may Libra had these two cards as well. And their message was a lot about being indecisive and not sure what they want, or having to do certain things to get what they want. So if you're dealing with a Libra, you may want to check that out. All right. But here you need to get some clarity so that you can make your decision. All right. So what is it that you need to release? You need to get clarity and insight on why you need to release that. And look at the card that popped out. Death. Just what I was talking about. The death and the rebirth. The sun. Okay, death. You need to cut something out. You need to end something because it's not working for you. But yet you're holding on and you're refusing to let go. And then you have the Lovers. Okay, if you don't choose to release it, the universe will take it from you. The universe is going to come in and divinely intervene to make the decision for you, and that is going to be so much more uncomfortable than if you were to make a conscious decision and realize that something is not working out for you, so that you can move forward and move to your true happiness, your fulfillment. Okay, this can be dealing with a relationship because we have the Lovers here. Okay, and then we have the two of Pentacles, you know, having to make that decision. You may need to actually cut someone out of your life, someone that is not giving you what it is that you need, or someone that's not putting in the effort that you need from them. Okay, you're all about transformation. So maybe you yourself have changed. Maybe you have changed and this person isn't growing with you. This person is not transforming, you know, with you. And if they're not on the same level as you, or they're not, you know, on the same path as you, then they need to be released. You need to release them so that you can move forward, because if not, it's holding you back. Okay, it's weighing you down. Now let's see what's going on. This is my personal love life oracle deck. Get a message here for Scorpio. Good relationships take work. Know your efforts will pay off. Yeah, so you've been here putting in this effort with the Seven of Pentacles. You've been planting the seeds. You've been watering it. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting. But maybe this person hasn't. It's been one-sided. And that's what needs to change. Or maybe you need to release the expectation of this person or of this relationship. You know, take it how it resonates. Just because you're changing and you're wanting certain things doesn't mean that they do or that they are, you know. So if this is a good relationship and, you know, you've put in your work in, maybe you need to adjust your expectation or really communicate with this person, because there needs to be a change. There really needs to be a change or ending of something. There needs to be a transformation of this in order for it to work, if you're going to continue to hold on. If not, you need to release it. All right, let's see what's going on with your finances to conclude this message here. Message you have for Scorpio. The answer to this career finance question is no. So if there was something you were contemplating about or asking about regarding your finances, the answer is no. Or if you were asking a question about this person and you were not thinking about finances at all, the answer is no. But I have that with this person, your finances can be intertwined, because you have the 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. You are a water sign and there's no water energy here. So there's no emotion here right now. This is all about finances and the logical, practical things. So you guys may not be getting along, or there may need to be a transformation of your finances together as a partnership. One may be making more than the other. One may be spending more than the other. You know, there needs to be some type of clarity. There needs to be some type of discussion, a full transformation for things to work out. Okay? There needs to be a death to something so that your new beginning can come in. So I know that may seem a little dark, because we have, you know, that you need to let someone go or something go, and it's always a little uneasy and uncomfortable. But know that the sun is waiting for you. You will get out of this darkness. You will get out of this dark energy. You will get out of this lack mindset, this feeling of without, or you just need to release something though. And it's kind of counter intuitive that you want to feel fulfilled, but then you're releasing stuff, you know. So it's like you want your cup full, but you have to empty it out first. But that's just what needs to happen. You need to clear out that energy. You need to release that stuff. You need to cut that stuff out your life that's not working for you, so that you can be in alignment with this happiness, this fulfillment, this abundance that can be waiting for you once you make a decision and you get things straightened out. Okay, so I hope this is the message that you needed to hear, Scorpio. If it did, drop me a like, leave me a comment, and until next time, many blessings. Sagittarius, this is your TarotScope. We are going to start with the Moonology deck here to see what your overall theme is and general message. See what's going on for Sagittarius. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. And that's something you should be doing on a routine basis here, is releasing negativity. But what are you holding on to? What negative things are you holding on to? Okay, are you having a negative thought process? Are you always thinking and expecting the worst to happen? Are you reacting instead of, you know, communicating and things like that? You know, it's time to release some negative things, because I'm getting it's also not good for your health. Okay, but release some negativity. So what are you holding on to that no longer serves you, that needs to be released? Holding on to it, being bitter about it, being angry about it's not doing you any good. So why hold on to it? See what's going on with the Energy Oracle. Magician and the Mirror. Okay, the Magician and the Mirror. This is you, knowing that you have all the tools in your belt to create what it is that you want, to manifest what it is that you want, But you won't be able to manifest anything if you're in this negative energy. Okay, you need to be in alignment with what it is that you want. You need to be vibrating at the frequency of what it is that you want. So, Magician and the Mirror. What's going on in your external world is a reflection of what's going on in your internal world. So, if your internal world is negative and chaotic, then that's what you will be experiencing on the outside is pushback, negative things, you know, things not working out. So you need to get in alignment within yourself. Release this negativity because it's not doing anything for you, but hindering your growth and stopping you from being able to manifest what it is that you want. All right, now with the holographic tarot, let's get the message here for you. You have the Emperor. You can be dealing with an Aries, or this can be you being very authoritative is what I'm getting. With your energy, Aries is also a fire sign, but this is you. Sometimes the Emperor can be a little too controlling, can be more of a dictator than a leader. All right, and that can be what you're dealing with. You can be in this energy, this negative tyrant kind of energy of feeling like you have to control everything, or it must go the way that you want, or everyone needs to listen to you and they need to do it your way. And that can be negative, you know. People are themselves. People are not going to do it your way. And it's not saying that the way you want things done is wrong. It's also not saying that it's right. But what it is saying is that to be open, that there are other possibilities to get the same thing done. You know, so allow people to be themselves. Stop trying to micromanage things. You have the Nine of Wands here. By you micromanaging things and trying to control everything and being this dictator and tyrant and everyone needs to listen to you, everyone's wrong but you're tiring yourself out. You are tiring yourself out. You're exhausting all of your energy unnecessarily. It's happening because you're allowing yourself, you're giving your energy into all these things that may be out of your control. You're putting too much time and effort into things that you can just let flow with ease. But for whatever reason, you're in this energy where you're controlling, you're dictating. You want things done this way. You want it done now. Oh, well, if you're not doing it how I told you to, then you're wrong. You can't be like that. Things cannot be one-sided. You need to release that negativity within you, or that negative mindset, because you are draining your own energy. You have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands. So this can be someone coming in with some type of news regarding a move or some type of creative project. Or this can be you just moving forward, you know, taking off and moving forward with projects and things like that when you barely have any energy. It's like you're taking off and you're taking on all these new things and you're wanting to do all these new things, but you need to understand that you don't need to do it all at once right now. You can do it little by little. Let's go ahead and clarify. Yeah, the Justice. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a legal matter, or this can just be talking about having balance and harmony. Okay, so yeah, Justice with the Justice card. Justice is some type of legal situation. Okay, that's one indication of the Justice card, and it's saying that it worked out for you. Okay, you received some type of monetary gain, some type of financial gain, some type of positive financial outcome from this legal situation. Things worked out in your favor. Okay, which is why financially you're feeling like you're good. You're feeling good financially. You're feeling content with your financial status at this time. Okay? You're not without anything. You're not feeling a lack financially. But this is also a remembrance of balance and harmony within. Okay, you have a lot of negativity, a lot of negative feelings built up within you. And it's time for you to release that so that you can come back into your energy. All right, I'm getting to, regardless whether you're male or female or whatever other genders that, you know, people are going with nowadays. All right, the point is everyone has masculine and feminine energies within them, regardless of what you claim yourself to be. Okay, and right now you are in this masculine energy. So even if you are a female, you are in this extreme masculine energy, and your feminine energy is out of balance. And that can cause emotional imbalances, that can cause resentment, anger, and then it can also come out physically, because when we're stressed, whether physically or emotionally or mentally, it can take a toll on our actual physical body. So I'm getting here that there needs to be a balance between the masculine and the feminine. Okay, you can still have control over a situation without coming on so strong. Try a gentler approach. Try to be a little more in your feminine energy. Try to be a little more understanding, caring, nurturing, you know, sympathetic with people. Make sure you have a balance, because right now you're in this very aggressive energy, and it's not a good thing. If you want to attract things, you need to be in balance, and you need to be in alignment and in vibrational match to what it is that you want. So you can't be, you know, with your attitude and this aggressive nature and then expect to welcome in love and peace. That's not going to happen, because you're in this, you know, raw energy. That's what I'm getting, this very like raw energy. And you need to take it down a few notches. You need to chill out. You need to calm yourself down. So really get to the root of whatever it is that's making you feel this way. And understand that power doesn't come with being controlling and authoritative. You can still accomplish the same end result being a little more gentler with yourself or with others, or nurturing, you know, making sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. Because you may be wanting to go. And like I said, I was getting the message of taking on so many new projects or so many things that you're running yourself ragged, and you know that's not good at all, because then your balance that continues to aid to being imbalanced, and you need to bring things more in balance and in alignment and in harmony here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull from the financial oracle here, see what's going on with your finances. But like I said, there was something here, so you may have got some type of unexpected finances come in, which is why you know you're feeling good financially, and which is why you're trying to finance all these new projects or things that can actually be adding to your stress. So we have your finances will improve soon. So if this didn't play out for you already, for a majority of you, I'm getting that it is. But for those of you that it didn't, it will. Things will work out for you in some type of legal matter, or you will get some type of monetary gain through some outside source. All right, that will help improve your finances. But the internal world, your inner world, is what you need to deal with. If you want to manifest things, you need to find the peace and the balance within you. If you look at this card, you see the hot, you see the cold, you see the fire, and then you see the water. There needs to be a balance. Okay, yin and yang, feminine, masculine. There needs to be a balance within yourself. All right, now let's see what's going on with your love life. To conclude this message, to wrap this up here. Make sure you don't take them for granted. They chose to love you. I think Gemini got that message. So if you're dealing with a Gemini here, you may want to check that message out as well. But make sure you don't take your loved ones for granted. Okay, because sometimes you may feel like people around you need to do something, or because you are who you are to them, whether it's, you know, you're their spouse, you're their significant other, you're their parent, or you're their child, you're their sibling, whatever your role is with this person. Don't be in that mindset that just because you are who you are, whatever your title is to this person, that they have to do what you want, or that they need to do this, or they should be doing this, and they need to listen to you and do it your way. I know you're probably rolling your eyes while you're watching this, because no fire sign likes to be told what to do, and they definitely don't like to be told that they're wrong or that they need to change themselves. They think everybody else needs to change but them. And that is the mindset that you need to shift. Okay? Yes. The external people may need to change, but maybe you need to change a little bit as well. Okay? So don't take your loved ones for granted. They love you because they choose to love you. They're there for you because they choose to be there for you. Okay? So just make sure you're not taking people for granted and putting so much expectations on people, or that you're not wearing them out the way you're wearing yourself out. Okay? So I know it was a difficult message, but, you know, take it how it applies. Know that this is here to help build you up and to help you get what it is that you want in the future. Okay? We all can do internal work. We all need to work on things within ourselves, and it can be difficult sometimes when it's brought to our attention. All right? But release this negativity, whatever it is that it is for you. Know that you can obtain what it is that you want, but you need to do some releasing first. You need to calm yourself. Okay? You need to find that inner peace and inner balance. All right, Sag. So I hope this was the message you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings. Capricorn, this is your TarotScope. Okay, we're going to start with the Moonology Oracle deck, see what's going on for you. Get the overall message and theme. Okay, be sure to check your other signs, your sun, not only your sun sign, be sure to check your rising sign and your moon sign and Venus sign if you're interested in love. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Capricorn, that's all that you're worried about. Capricorns are always worried about their finances, their stability, their security, their money. And so isn't that a beautiful message right off the gate here, is prosperity lies ahead. So whatever you're doing, it's working out for you. But let's go ahead and get some more messages. This is the Energy Oracle. Message that you have here for Capricorn. Healer of the ages. 51, which is simplified to a 6. So there may be some harmony and balance that's coming, that's being healed. I'm getting maybe restoring some type of relationship or partnership. There's some type of healing that's coming. It can be actual physical healing, or it can be healing of your finances. So just take it how it applies. Okay, but look, prosperity lies ahead. Healing is coming in. It's beautiful. All right, now with the holographic tarot, we're going to get a more clearer picture here. The Page of Swords, some type of truth is being revealed to you, or you're getting some clarity on something. The Star, that's that healing energy. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. Okay, but I'm getting this is just about the healing here. There's some type of news coming in that can bring you healing. And the Death card. The news, the thing that's bringing you healing is helping you transform, helping you change, helping you close something out that was no longer serving you. And that's what's going to bring you healing. Once you're able to release something and let something go, which is what the Death represents. Once you're able to release something, let it go, close a chapter in your life. That's what's going to help you bring this healing. That's what's going to release you so that you can start anew, so you can have this new beginning, so you can completely heal and bring that prosperity in. All right, let's get some more clarification here. You got the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands. You need to let something go, like we said, the Death, and then you have a new beginning here with the Ace of Swords. But the Ace of Swords is about mental clarity. Like I said, some type of truth is coming in that's going to help you heal, that's going to help you make a decision to cut something, someone out of your life. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands here, so you could have been overworking yourself. Or you could have been putting a lot of time and energy into something that didn't pan out or wasn't working out for you. And that's why you need to let it go. That's why you need to cut it out. That's why you need to let it be dead, done, and over with. Because you put a lot of time and energy into something. You're getting the news now that it's not working out. So you need to have some new ideas or try something new. But you can't try anything new or do anything new and heal without releasing this, without letting this go. Okay, you can't welcome in the prosperity if you're still holding on to the lack, if you're still holding on. You need to heal yourself. You have two healing cards. All right, so this is about something ending so something new can begin. And it's a lot to do with your mind. It's a lot to do with your mentality, the way that you think about things. All right. So let's see what's going to happen with your finances here with the Career and Finances Oracle deck. Oh, there we go. Hostile work environment. Try to keep your peace. So has something's been going on at work that maybe that's what this is. You feeling overworked, like I said, working too much or exhausted. You can be mentally exhausted, mentally drained, which is why you need to clear yourself, you know, have a new mindset, heal yourself from this environment, or, you know, nip something in the butt so that it doesn't happen again. But you can be dealing with a hostile work environment, and that's what you need to heal from, or that's what you need to leave, or, you know, put an end to something regarding work. All right. Now here with the Love Oracle, let's see what's going on in your love life. They love you more than they love themselves. So if there was someone specifically that you were thinking about or questioning, just know that they do love you. They love you very much, and it can be even more than they love themselves. All right, so they are very drawn to you, and maybe the love of this person is what's helping you to heal. Okay, maybe you're not feeling appreciated at work, but you're feeling appreciated at home. Or it can be vice versa. Maybe you were not feeling appreciated at home, or you were thinking that this person didn't love you, which is why you were diving head on into work so that you can be distracted, and now it's just overburdening you. All right, but either way, you're doing a little too much, and you need to clear this up. You need to clear up things at work, restore the peace and the harmony so that you can heal and so that you can attract the prosperity that's awaiting you. All right. There's going to be clarity and some truth going to be revealed to you, some type of news coming in, some information that's really going to help you put things in a better perspective. All right. So I hope this was a message that you needed to hear. And until next time, many blessings. Welcome, Aquarius. This is going to be your TarotScope. We're going to start with the Moonology Oracle to get your general theme and overall message here. message do you have for Aquarius? Prosperity lies ahead. That's the same message that Capricorn had. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, you may want to check that message out. But just know that there's some type of abundance, some type of new coming in. Prosperity can be many things. It can be, you know, regular monetary, physical, material things, or it can be prosperity, something else. You know, abundance is different and prosperity is different for everybody. All right, now with the energy oracle, the garden and the gate. Are you keeping yourself from something? I asked that question because here with the garden and the gate, to me, it's basically you're waiting for the gate to be opened for you when you can open it yourself. Okay, she's standing here at the gate. There's no lock. There's nothing blocking it. It's a swing or push, pull, open type of gate. Okay, there's no signs or anything saying do not enter. She has her basket. She's ready to go into the garden. But for whatever reason, she's just standing there. She's standing there like if someone needs to come and open it for her, when all she has to do is swing the gate in one direction and walk through it. So how can this be applied in your practical life? Is there something that you're waiting to be handed to you? Are you waiting for all the circumstances to be perfect before you take a step forward? You know, is there something that you can walk into, that you can move forward to, but for some reason you're holding yourself back? Take it how it applies. All right, now let's see what's going on with the holographic tarot here. We'll get more insight to this message. What's going on for Aquarius? The Ten of Wands, you were feeling overburdened, overworked. You see something wasn't working out for you, so you need to try something different. Now you're now you're having to make a decision about something. Putting in the work, hard working. All right, so with the Ten of Wands here, something wasn't working for you. You carrying the burden, or you're trying to juggle too much. That's what I'm getting. It's not even about carrying a burden. It's that you're trying to do too much at once instead of one task at a time or one path at a time. You're juggling so much. You're carrying so much when there can be a better way to do it. It's like you're trying to do it all on your own when you can do it in parts. You see, this person, there's nothing here that says he needed to carry all these heavy rods in one footing. He could have carried a few at a time and made multiple trips. That could have been easier on his body, and he could have got to where he needed to go quicker because he would have been able to move faster. But instead, he's trying to carry them all, this heavy load, all at one time. So he's only inching and slow stepping to get to where he needs to go. And he feels like he's suffering. He feels like he's not sure if he's going to make it to the end because he's trying to take on too much. All right. Now, there's a decision that you need to make, Aquarius. Are you going to take the easy way or are you going to take the hard way? Have you really thought things through before making your decision? That's what you need to do. You need to decide. You need to make a decision on something. Are you going to open the gate or are you just going to stand there until it's open to you? Are you going to take the initiative to obtain and get what it is that you want out of life, or are you going to wait for it to just fall in your lap? You need to make a choice. Which way do you want to go? Left or right? Then with the Eight of Pentacles here, it is going to require some hard work, some time, some effort. So be prepared for that. Okay, but once you put in that effort, that time, that dedication that's needed, the prosperity is coming. Okay, let's get some more clarity here. Yeah, a new beginning here. All right, you want a new beginning, and you will have a new beginning, but you need to let that go. The 10 of Wands is an ending, a completion of something. All right, you need to end something. You need to let something go because you've been trying to do too much. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you need to let some things just fall away. Lessen your burden. Okay, lessen your load. Have faith that everything will work out so that you can start anew. Maybe what you have been doing isn't working for you and you need to try a new approach altogether. Okay, know that it's not going to happen overnight. There is going to be work that's going to be required of you for whatever reason during this time frame. However this applies to you, it's not going to come easily. This is not something, as I said before, that's just going to fall in your lap. This is something that's going to require effort on your part. So you really need to get in alignment and make a conscious decision on what it is that you want and make a plan to move forward, and then be patient. But whatever you decide to do regarding your work, your career, your education, you're going to have to kind of start new with something new. But you're going to be rewarded in the end. But you can't continue to stay stagnant and stay where you're at. You need to make moves forward. Okay? You need to let go and change what's not working for you. It's not working for you for a reason. So how much longer are you going to keep going through those same cycles, keep doing the same thing until you come with terms that you need to change it up, that you need to do something different? Okay? But there is a new beginning here waiting for you. There is prosperity, but you need to make a decision, and then you need to put in the work that's required to get what it is that you want. All right, now here with the career and finances, let's see what's going on for you. Accept the job being offered. It's temporary until better comes along. So you may be offered a job or a position or something, and it may not be ideal, but maybe it's what you need because what you're doing is stressing you out. What you're doing is not working for you. Where you're at is not ideal, but for whatever reason you may be reluctant to this new offer, but you need to just you need to accept it. Try something different. Okay, try something different and that can open new doors for you. Okay, know that it's only temporary until something better comes along. If this is not ideal, nothing is saying that you can't continue to look for something better, that you can't apply for something better, that you can't obtain skills that will make you more marketable to get what you want that's better. It's just temporary, but you need some type of change here. Okay, now let's see what's going on with your love life. This time you will be happy. Okay, so I'm getting with the garden and the gate. You need to walk through the gate in order to obtain your happiness. You can't continue to be where you're at. So that may be why you're hesitant to make certain moves or to make a decision, because you don't know if this is actually going to be the thing that works out. If this is really going to bring you the happiness that you want. But prosperity lies ahead. This time you will be happy. So just take a chance. Walk through the gate. Make a decision to move forward because you have something new waiting for you. Okay, so I hope this was a message you needed to hear, Aquarius. If it was, drop me a like, leave me a comment, and until next time, many blessings. Welcome, my Pisceans. This is your message, your TarotScope reading. Okay, we're going to start with your Moonology Oracle here to get the overall theme and general message. Let's see what's going on for my Pisces people. Emotions are running high. Super moon. What is it that has your emotions running high? What is it? I'm getting like I don't know the word, like busy, dizzy, whatever. That's what I'm getting. Maybe that's how you're feeling, like at a loss for words. It's like there's so much going on. There's so much for you to process and you just don't know how to go about it. Your emotions are all over the place. So why is this? And then the next thing is, are you expressing your emotions or are you keeping them in? That's the next question you need to ask yourself. That's maybe why they're running high, because you're not expressing them. You're internalizing them. So then I'm getting they're just gonna combust and burst out. See what's going on with the energy oracle here for my Pisces people. Happy family. This may be in regards to a partnership, a family situation or dynamic. They got your emotions in a frizzy. Was that it? I don't know. It's some type of word there that is making sense in my head, but it's not coming out right. And that may be how you're feeling. That's the energy, because I just did all the readings and I did not feel this way. My words were flowing so smoothly. So be sure to check out your other signs, not just your sun sign. Be sure to check out your rising and your moon signs. And that can be how you're feeling. It's like you're feeling like there's so much you want to say, or there's something that's in your mind that makes sense, but then when you put words to it, it's just not coming out right. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces. The Seven of Pentacles. And remember, the energy can always be reversed. So if this is not your energy, if this doesn't sound like you, this can be with the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so take it how it applies. The Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting that you're focused on your money. You're focused on your money, and in your job there could have been some type of recognition or reward or promotion or something going on. There's something positive here regarding your career, your finances. Maybe you've gotten a raise, maybe you've gotten a promotion. There's some type of successful recognition here for your work, you know, which is bringing you finances. It took some time, but you're getting there. Okay, but it's like you're a little more focused on that than on your personal relationships, on your family dynamic, or your emotions, because none of these are emotions. Then we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can be news coming in regarding a move. So some of you guys may be relocating or moving, or some type of news regarding that, some type of change. Okay, let's get some more clarity here. The Sun, you can be dealing with a Leo. Let me get one more. Okay. Your focus is on your money. You're not focused on any relationship right now or any family dynamic. And that may be the conflict within you. Your emotion, let me reword that. Your external focus, what everybody sees on the outside, is on your finances, on your career, your job. Okay, well, however you spend your time practically, you know, to survive in this world, whatever it is that you do. But underneath it all, you're thinking about family, you're thinking about a relationship, some type of emotional stuff, but you are not expressing it. You're not letting it come out. And that's what's weighing heavy on your heart, is because you're internalizing these emotions instead of expressing them. Okay, with the sun card here, this can have to do with children because we have the sun here and we have the happy family card. So you can be dealing with family. Family can be impacting your emotions. Okay, you can be dealing with a Leo. This is the sun sign is a Leo card. Or this can just be talking about this move that I was talking about can be taking place in the summertime. Okay, but for the family portion of it, it's like you desire success, you desire a new beginning, you desire warmth and togetherness, but you're feeling overburdened with your emotions. I'm also getting here that you're kind of conflicted, because underneath it all, what you're not letting people see is that you want this happy family, you want this dynamic, you know, but what people can be seeing is that you have a lot of options. However, all the options and the juggling that you can be doing, remember, this is for a select few, this is not for everyone. And I say that because the Page of Wands here can represent passion, intimacy. You know, the wand is the phallic, okay? So this can be about intimate relationships, multiple partnerships, okay? And you have plenty of options. You have a lot of people to choose from. It's like you're juggling a bunch of people, but there's one that you want. The one that he's holding on to, the rod that he's holding on, there's one specific person that he wants, but he's not expressing it. He's not showing it. Okay? So entertaining a lot of different people, but there's only one person that you want, that you picture this happy family with, that you picture children with, that you picture this happiness, this warmth with. But you're not expressing your emotions. You're throwing yourself into your work as a distraction. You may even be moving away from the person that it is that you want, if this is a move. Or you may be doing everything on the external world that's showing that you don't want this person. So it's like you're your own worst enemy. And that's something very common with a Pisces individual, because you are a dual sign. The image that represents Pisces is two fish swimming in the opposite direction. So that's your external world and your internal world going in opposite directions. So everything that you're showing on the outside is not always what you're feeling on the inside. And there can be something that you want, and something that you want to strive for, something that you want to accomplish, but you're doing everything that is not going in that direction. So you're your own worst enemy in swimming up in opposite directions. All right, so you need to really get in alignment. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this can either turn in your favor or against you. This is all about karma. This is about fate. So, do you want to continue going on without expressing how you truly feel to this individual, or setting something right, or, you know, taking a chance with this person? Or are you willing to move away? Are you willing to continue to put this front up and distract yourself with work? I mean, you're excelling in work. You're doing great in work. You're getting recognition, rewards, monetary gains. So you're doing good. But even with this monetary gains, this recognition, the rewards, promotions, you know, things going on good with work, emotionally, you're still not happy. You still want more. And you have a certain individual that's on your mind that you can see a happy family with, but it's like you're doing everything that will hinder you from obtaining that. So it's more of an internal thing that you need to work on here, because there's two messages. So the positive thing is things are going great for you in the work sector, in the career sector. Things are going awesome. But your emotional, the emotional side of you is suffering. You're not happy. And you need to really think about why that is. And why are you kind of self-sabotaging yourself? If you're this dedicated and this successful in work, why can't you be that dedicated and successful in your relationships or in your partnerships or to obtain what it is that you want romantically? Only something you can answer. All right, now let's get some more clarity here, see what's going on with the Love Life Oracle deck. Although you don't see eye to eye, they love you just the same. So this person that you're dealing with may know that you love them, and they may be aware of your patterns, or that you're not a very expressive individual. So you may be at odds with this person, and that may be why you were entertaining other people, or why you have so many options, and you're not sure if you can maybe come back to this person or make things work with them, or why you're hesitant to express your love, however it applies. Okay, you may not see eye to eye with this person, but they still love you. They care about you. Okay, they love you just as much as they loved you before, but they just may not like the things that you're doing. Or they may not want to give in because you're not consistent, or because you have them confused because you're not expressing, or they don't know how you feel because you haven't expressed it. You haven't shared that with them. What they know is what they see, and they see that you're focused on work and you're not focused on them. They still love you. They still care for you deeply. But maybe they have to direct their energy somewhere else because you were not reciprocating it. Okay? Now here with the career and finances, let's see what's going on. And remember, like I said, this energy can always be reversed. So if this is not you, this can be your person. You take what applies, okay? I just read what the cards show and what comes to me. Keep working on your financial security. You will reap the benefits later. Yeah, and that's what's showing. You consistently worked on your finances. You put all your time, energy, and effort in your work. You threw yourself into your work. Work took priority. Work took the front seat. And that's why you're reaping the benefits of it. That's why you're getting the recognition and rewards, the success, the victory when it comes to your work. Okay, that's why you're getting these options to maybe move, or to move up the totem pole, or to get a new position or promotion or raise or things like that, because you've put in the hard work and dedication in your work. Okay, in your work, in your career. So you will reap those benefits. But now you need to make sure that there's a balance. Don't put all the work, all your time, effort, and energy into your career and then breadcrumb your personal relationships, because they are not the same. What happens, if something was to change and you don't have this career anymore? Then what are you left with? Just memories, because you haven't kept anyone around long enough to build something with, because you've put all your eggs into work. All right, so it's just something to think about here. All right, great reading here, aspects dealing with your career, your finances. There are some things that you need to work on, and you really need to go within yourself to see why your personal relationships are not where you want them to be, or why something wasn't successful, or why something isn't moving in the direction you want. Okay, because you have a real big role in that happening. All right, so if you want different, you have to do different. Okay, you need to express your feelings. You need to communicate. That's what's showing up here. The happy family is possible, but not if you don't let this person know how you feel. Okay, so I hope this was the message you needed to hear, Pisces. Drop me a like, leave me a comment. Until next time, many blessings.